A woman had just gotten home from work. She was about to kick off her shoes and crawl into bed when she heard a strange noise. She crouched down to look under the bed, and two large hands shot out and dragged her underneath. The case soon made headlines. The killer was dubbed the Midnight Butcher, and 4 young women living alone had already been brutally murdered. Jack had barely slept in a month trying to crack the case, not just because of the killer's gruesome methods, but because his own daughter had just turned 19, the exact age of the victims. Then his phone rang. An hour earlier, police had found the body of a 5th victim. Jack had to get to the scene immediately. A helicopter had locked onto a suspect, and Jack took off in pursuit. At an intersection, he watched the suspicious vehicle slow to a stop, but before the light even turned green, the car suddenly made a U-turn right in front of him. Jack threw his car into reverse, flipped around, and hit the sirens. This was the closest he'd ever been to the killer. Tonight, he was going to bring him in. He chased relentlessly, forcing the suspect's car into a park by the lake. But when he pulled in, there wasn't a vehicle in sight. Then the pilot radioed in. Backup had been called and was forming a perimeter. All Jack had to do was hold his position. He drew his gun and carefully made his way toward the shore. Moments later, his radio crackled with news that the perimeter was complete. Jack let out a breath of relief, but then headlights suddenly flared up to his right. Before he could react, a car slammed into him, sending him and his vehicle plunging into the lake. Luckily, his window was open. He wrenched his trapped legs free and fought his way out of the sinking car. He was just about to break the surface when a pair of large hands suddenly clamped around his ankle.